You want to get absolutely diced for summer, right? But your mates, they're not the same gym bro that you are. They want to go out and eat all these fast foods, especially if you're at uni. Let's order a Domino's, let's go to Mackey's, whatever it may be. So I'm going to go over the best fast food options from the most popular places that will get you jacked, hit your protein goals, and stay on track to get absolutely jacked for the summer. And shocker, the best option, the best restaurant to go to will absolutely blow your mind. We're going to have a few criteria for this one. The first one, it has to be under 700 calories. Guaranteed. The next one, we're going to try aim for 10 grams of protein per 100 calories, or as close to that number as possible. The third one is, how much energy did I have in the gym? Did I feel ill? Did I feel lethargic, or was I absolutely fine? And the last one is, how satiated was I 3 hours after I ate? So obviously with fast food, the second you eat it, you're gonna be hungry, you're gonna want more. And the key when dieting is to wait a bit before having your next meal, and sometimes you might not be hungry. First one on the list, Mackey's. Looking forward to this. This is my go-to Mackey's meal. So I've had this one a few times because it is pretty good. So wait and see what I order, and don't judge me in the comment section.
Good afternoon, McDonald's. Are you using the app today?
Hello, no we're not.
No, what can I get for you?
I get one grilled katsu chicken wrap, just the wrap.
Yeah.
And then one grilled katsu chicken wrap, medium meal with carrots and a medium Coke Zero. Cheers, thanks. Cheers, thank you very much. Cheers. You too. Now I know you're already judging me with the carrot sticks, but they are the lowest calorie option. My favorite option is the pineapple. Right, we've got 2 katsu chicken wraps. The first one, I'm just gonna eat. The second one, I'm gonna be pulling it apart and seeing how much chicken is actually in this wrap, and does it have 30 grams of protein. So let's go. Right, so already a massive piece of chicken in there, so it's a win. Taste-wise, we're at 4 out of 5. Then, overall calories, 684. And then when it comes to our grams, we've got 8.8 grams per 100 calories. Why can't people at Mackey's just like make a wrap normally and fold it normally? They always make it so awkward to eat. Right, part 1 complete. And this is a fully sealed katsu chicken. You can see the tab there. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna weigh the chicken individually. And I'll get my phone camera out so you can see it. And then I'm gonna go onto my FitnessPal, well, I've already gone onto my FitnessPal and chosen a green ticked chicken breast and a green ticked tortilla wrap, because that's the only 2 things that'll really have protein in here. So the sauce might have a couple grams, I don't care too much. Open it up. Now I do apologize, it doesn't look the greatest. And let's see how many grams of chicken we've got. Ooh. 42 to start with. So we've got 79 grams of chicken, and as you can see, there is absolutely no chicken left there. So 79 grams. Let's go into my FitnessPal. Chicken breast, grilled, 79. 23.4 grams of protein. Now I did this to one not too long ago and I got 92 grams of chicken, and that would take us to 27 grams of protein. And a wrap roughly has 5 grams, so this is roughly 28.4 grams of protein in it. So pretty close to the 30. I think some are just a bit more than others, but roughly to 30 grams. Stepping into the gym, the energy levels were good. I wouldn't say they were great, but I'm on a cut, so 7.5 out of 10. Then when it comes to satiation, because of the high protein and fairly large volume, I would give it an 8 out of 10 for a meal on a cut. A bulking meal is a different ball game. All right, so KFC, the order is 5 mini fillets. Mini fillets. That's a sad order. Who doesn't take our mix? Bastards. KFC, 5 mini fillets. Who knew that KFC would come in as a dark horse? 650 calories, 69 grams of protein. Let's go. Oh, the missus is embarrassed filming in public. I'm not gonna lie. This is probably the least healthy and the smallest size. We'll cut that out. This is the smallest overall size, least volume, and probably the least healthy, but KFC is good. My worries with this meal is how hungry will I be in 3 hours time. I'll get back to you on that one, but here's the specs for this course. Taste here is a 4.5 out of 5. Calories 650 and 10.6 grams of protein per 100 calories. This is so greasy. I've been eating pretty clean recently. I haven't had greasy food in a while. And actually, as much as I was looking forward to this meal, this is my third one, 2 left, and not feeling so great. Like, same piece of chicken, guys. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, that's just not it. Last one, so we'll get this down and then I'll update you in about 3 hours time. Stepping into the gym, energy levels decent, 7 out of 10. Now, I did feel a bit ill, which is why I scored it down. Satiation, 8.5 out of 10, 3 hours afterwards. If you had asked me 30 minutes after, I would have scored it a 0. I was ready to strangle someone for some food. But then, because of the protein, it satiated me perfectly. Next up, we've got Subway. Now, I've scoured the menu and I've found the best option for low calorie density and high protein, and that is the chicken tikka. So, Subway say that comes out to 690 calories and 56 grams of protein. Now, for the sauce, that's where you can really get caught out at Subway. I've gone for the sweet onion sauce. I've never tried it before, but it's 23 calories per serving. Now, the amount of sauce they actually whack in there, I would double that. So for instance, if you go for like a chipotle sauce, that's going to be 50 calories per serving, so you double that. So that's an added 100 calories to your meal, which is huge, especially when you're cutting. So don't go for that option. I'll tell you how good this is in a sec. So I've also gone for the whole grain bread, which is 40 calories less than the Italian. So I'm not gonna, the sauce and the reduction in the bread will count it out and counteract one another. So that's perfect. My choice of toppings, obviously we went with cheese for the extra protein, is jalapenos, cucumber, lettuce, and then the honey mustard. And that is it. So there we go. We've got our whole grain bread. We've got everything inside it. So let's give it a taste test. It's what you'd expect from a chicken tikka at Subway. Pretty standard, which is good. And loads of chicken in there. I'm not going to break this one apart because they're little chunks of chicken, so very difficult to weigh. And plus, I'd never be able to make it again. I quite like the spice. The sweet sauce, what was it? Sweet onion sauce, actually quite good. It doesn't really taste oniony, it's just really sweet. So it's almost like a caramelized onion type thing. Taste-wise, 3.5 out of 5. Then overall calories, 690, and then 8.1 grams of protein per 100 calories. Right, so Subway's website quotes this as 198 grams for a 6-inch. So we've got the scale here. It's zeroed out on 0 grams, as you can see. And let's pop this on and see how much it weighs. Oh, 188. So that's probably because I went with slightly different toppings to what the normal one would be, and possibly the bread slightly different, but that's pretty darn close. Stepping into the gym, the energy levels were pretty normal, 8 out of 10. Then when it comes to satiation, I scored it a 7. The protein wasn't too high and I actually felt pretty good, but bread is a trigger food for me. I will say the pump after this workout was absolutely crazy, having that many carbs on a cut. Burger King order. The best option is chicken nuggets, but it won't really be a good video if all I order is chicken nuggets. So, all right, food acquired. We've got 20 calories per gram of protein. To put that into perspective, KFC was 10 calories per gram of protein. The lowest I could find in Burger King was the kids' chicken nuggets, which was 18 calories per gram of protein. So, still terrible, absolutely shocking options if you're looking for protein and calorie density. I wouldn't recommend, but if you have to, this is probably your best bet. I'm worried to hit my protein goals today because this is 630 odd calories. I'll pop it on the screen, and only 31 grams of protein. So not ideal, but we'll get it in. I'm sure it'll taste amazing, and then we'll see how the workout feels after this. Taste-wise, 5 out of 5. Then calories, 637, so all right. But protein, 4.9. Stepping into the gym, it was a bit of a struggle. I had almost no energy, so I scored it really low at 4 out of 10. Then when it comes to satiation, again, I was absolutely starving, so 3 out of 10. There was no protein to keep me satiated, loads of sugars, high trigger foods for me, so Burger King's just not it. Then when pushing almost to the point of failure, even with relatively light weights, every time I sat up, I was dizzy. Last one is Domino's. Now they've got a whole area of their menu designed for cutting calories, and we've got ourselves a 7-inch pizza, which is their low calorie option. And I've taken the bacon off and I've doubled the chicken. So what that leaves us with is 339 calories with 16.9 grams of protein. So very similar calories per gram to Burger King, but your overall calories are half. So it's going to be a lot easier to catch up. But I'm not going to lie to you guys. It's smaller than my hand, and this is the first time I've been disappointed with 7 inches. So we'll get this in and then we'll see who won the fast food bodybuilder bro vibes. That's so good. I've ordered this with a thin crust because it's got a ton less calories, and this has actually got already on the menu low-fat cheese. So shout out to Domino's for at least trying. Domino's, 5 out of 5. Could it be anything else? Then we have 339 calories and 5 grams per 100 calories. So not great, but at least they tried. Now, when you have a cheat meal on a bulk, you fold your pizza in half so you can have double the pizza. I don't recommend this. It's just really fun to do. Energy levels here were fairly low, so 5 out of 10. And then satiation, it was tiny. Come on guys, only 300 calories, so 3 out of 10. Now this is my physique after pretty much a week of eating fast food every day, while on my cut, so still on track. I've still got a way to go, but on track. So in last place, the worst place to go to is Burger King. Out of all the restaurants, this seems to be the one that just has no healthy alternatives. There's no decent wraps, everything's fried, everything's high calorie, high fat, and very low protein, including the chicken nuggets. I mean, there's just nothing for you. So with Burger King, when you go, my advice would be to have the lowest calorie option, right? Just go for the lowest calorie option on the menu and then bring a protein shake with you to get that protein up. Other than that, they seem to be the restaurant that has no concept of heading in that healthier direction. So look at Domino's, who's next up. At least on their menu, they've got the lower calorie options. Yes, their protein's not through the roof, so they've got the under 400 calories. So they've got wraps at under 400 calories. They've got pizzas at under 600 calories. Now, the reason I went for the pizza was because it's Domino's and I've already had a wrap, so why would I do another wrap in this video? That's just pointless. But if you want to, it's there. So they have that vision of saying, right, we know people want to be healthy, so here's a few options for them, although it's not the healthiest. Next on the list is KFC. Now again, similar to Burger King, they've just got no concept that people want to be healthier. How easy would it be for KFC to introduce a grilled chicken option? Right? It's not that hard. They could easily do it, but they don't. You could literally see me squeezing the fat out, and the reason they above Domino's and above Burger King is because the protein, so much protein, they maxed out at the protein, and they were the only one to get close to that 10 grams of protein per 100 calories. So yep, I scored them down because of the trans fats, saturated fats, all of that, just absolutely disgusting. You saw me squeezing it out, and then I felt dreadful afterwards. But the top two are slightly different. So Subway, second place. Subway have options to be healthy. They also have wraps, but as I said, I already had wraps. I don't want to go to every place and have a wrap. You could have a salad. They've got those options for you. And if you want a sub, it's still fairly decent. You're still getting a decent amount of protein per 100 calories, and you're getting a decent amount of volume. And you can put veggies on there. You can put all your what do you call it, garnish, all your lettuce and whatnot, and get some decent micronutrients as well as that high protein. So it's just about making the smart choice when going to a place like Subway. And first place is Mackey's. I couldn't believe it. Satiating, decent amount of calories, very low calories should I say, 340 odd per wrap. Huge amount of protein for what you're getting, and taste-wise was just incredible. So Mackey's seems to have the concept that people want to be healthier nowadays. And I saw it in Will Tennyson's most recent video where he went to the place in America that's most reliant on fast food, And he actually went to the special type of Mackey's, which is catering for the healthier person, and they're trialing foods, they're baking their hash browns. I mean, come on, they're doing baked items instead of deep fried. They've got protein milkshakes, they've got pre-workout drinks. Places like that, or hopefully I cross my fingers that the UK starts introducing places like that, all those meals filter into your normal McDonald's. That would be absolutely incredible, because I think at the moment there's enough people on this planet who want to be healthy yet want to eat fast food because their mates are doing it and they don't want to miss out. So why can't we have both? And I cross my fingers that happens one day. But until then, go to Mackey's and use these options. You will not go wrong.